Hi, I'm Dr. Jonathan Olson at Nokomis Chiropractic here in South Minneapolis. Today we want to explain why it's essential that you always get evaluated for spinal and soft tissue injuries as soon as possible after an auto accident. The reason we're sharing with you this is that we don't want you to end up like so many of the patients that we end up treating for long-term neck pain, back pain, headaches, and degenerative disc problems, all because this person was in an accident years earlier but was never properly evaluated or treated. I guarantee you, you don't want your neck x-rays to end up looking like these x-rays here. The x-ray on the left is an x-ray of a normal neck, and the one on the right is an x-ray of a person who had a whiplash accident 10 years earlier but was never evaluated or treated simply because they walked away without feeling any pain. In this x-ray you can notice the loss of the normal curve of the neck, which is normally 40 degrees, and the degenerative spaces or discs between the vertebrae. The reason that so many people don't get evaluated or treated like they should after the accident is simply because they don't realize the damage that's going on inside their body. And this research found that it can take weeks, months, or longer before a person might just start experiencing pain or symptoms from the accident. These soft tissue injuries can also happen at speeds as low as 6 to 8 miles per hour. So to help you better understand how these accidents or these injuries occur in an accident, let's take a look at some crash test footage of a rear-end accident at 6.3 miles per hour. First, let's watch the impact from outside the car. Now, it's important to note that this is only at 6.3 miles per hour and that her foot is actually not on the brake. In a typical whiplash rear-end accident, the car is much more stationary, which leads to much more damage to the vehicle and actually a bigger impact to the person inside of the vehicle. When we look inside the car, we see that it only takes a fraction of a second for the accident to happen. And when we slow the video down, we see that the head normally weighs 10 pounds. When the car is struck from behind, the head is forced backwards. As it starts to accelerate forward, it increases G-forces and actually becomes a 90-pound head. It is this rapid acceleration of the 90-pound head that causes the soft tissue damages by causing stretching of the muscles and tearing of the ligamentous fibers. We can see these soft tissue ligamentous injuries by looking at a normal digital motion x-ray with proper motion, and when we compare it to an x-ray of one where there's been ligamentous damage, you can see instability and too much motion in some areas and not enough motion in other areas. It is these ligament and soft tissue injuries that, if left undiagnosed or untreated, can lead to the long-term neck pain, back pain, headaches, degenerative disc problems later in life. And that's why it's essential that you have a spine and soft tissue evaluation, including an x-ray after any accident. The good news is that your evaluation treatment is covered at 100% under the Minnesota no-fault insurance, regardless of who caused the accident or even if you only have liability coverage on your vehicle. We have a whole other article and video on the website specifically going through that in detail. So I hope that you found this video informative. That explains why you should get evaluated after an accident, even if it's at lower speeds. And just as importantly, if you know anyone else that's been in an accident, please share this video with them. Thank you.